Now let's talk about Uber. It's practically a household name. Uber is an American transportation company mainly known for its ride-hailing services. Over the past year, Uber has signed multiple deals with Indian military bodies, the Air Force, the Navy, and the Coast Guard, to provide transportation services for military personnel and their families. But these deals have run into trouble. Critics have flagged major security concerns, and now the agreements are being scrapped. So what were the risks, and do other countries have similar deals? Here's the report.
Uber is an American app-based cab-hailing company. It's used by millions across the world, and India is no exception. So last year in December, Uber signed a deal with the Indian Coast Guard. In September this year they signed another deal, this time with the Indian Navy, and in the following month came a third deal, this with the Indian Air Force. So 3 deals within the span of a year, and their goal was the same: to provide transportation solutions to military personnel and their families. Or, as per the agreement, to provide reliable, convenient, safe, and economical travel services. As wordy and ideal as the plan sounds, it's being scrapped now. The Air Force, Navy, and Coast Guard have initiated the process to end their agreements with Uber. This is being done as a precautionary step after a huge backlash. As soon as they were signed, the agreements raised alarm in India. They sparked outcry on social media, and critics pointed to major security issues. Like the potential exposure of sensitive data, critics claim that Uber will be able to access travel details and personal information of the users. While these are only risks, experts say that with this deal sensitive data could be compromised, and they cite 2 reasons behind their fears. First, such deals are not a common phenomenon. Military bodies rarely sign contracts with a foreign private organization for a personal cab service, so there's no real way to learn about the necessary guardrails. However, history does teach lessons from similar examples, which brings us to the second point: data sharing. Deals between military bodies and private organizations can have grave consequences, like when the US signed a deal with Strava, the popular fitness tracking application. Strava was used by active duty military personnel. The app tracked their movements and life patterns they supplied to military personnel in conflict zones like Afghanistan and intelligence officers in covert operations. This was highly sensitive, classified military information, but thanks to Strava in 2018 the information leaked and it turned into a security nightmare for the United States. This is not to say that history would have repeated itself with Uber, but the lesson is clear when it comes to sensitive data, especially in the context of a nation's military. The risks of exposure will always outweigh the benefits, because national security should never be taken for a ride. Thanks for watching this video.